Welcome. You join me on Dirt Rally 2. Just about to, just been flicking through Facebook as I've been lying in bed having a bit of a lie-in. And I stumbled across yet another Mature Racing Club time trial event that's literally just been put up this morning, I think. So I'm going to load it up, have a quick look at my phone, find out exactly what stage it is so I'm not running the wrong stage. It shouldn't take me long. Here we are. It's in Argentina. Right. Where are we? Argentina. Argentina, the first one. So going for Val de los Puentes. So that's the right one by the look of it. Oh no. A la Inversa. Bloody hell, that's the title. What conditions is it? Is it dry? I should have set all this up before I started. Just have to bear with me a minute. It's alright. Is it dry? Oh yeah, dry. So yeah, it's dry. Obviously, I've not done this time trial before. This might take me ages to find the details and sort it all out. But once I've got it right, I'm aware. Looking for the R5 cars. A lot of cars in this when you actually skip through them all like this. Kind of get reminded how many there is. So, still not at the R5. I think it's the C3. Let me just check again. Yep, it's got to be the C3. So, 282 brake horsepower, 2,700 pounds in weight, 1600cc engine, 4 cylinders, got a big old turbo on it. 4-wheel drive and using the manual sequential 5-speed. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. There's no shakedowns or anything for this, so straight into the full stage as your first attempt. I have to remember that I'm on camera and not do anything too stupid or swear my way through the whole thing as I hit every wall. So I'll try and avoid doing that. Not just the swearing, but hitting the walls as well, I'll try and avoid. I feel like I'm slowly getting a little bit of a grip on this game. Still not sat there for hours and hours and hours and put too much time into it. But slowly feels like it's coming to me, the control and the feel that you've got to have for it all. I never actually checked my microphone. I hope it's been loud enough so far. I'll pull it a bit closer. Probably just been mumbling in the background. I'm really professional. I've set this up perfectly before I started. So, on the medium tyres, it gives us to start with. Do I go on the soft? Only being one stage, so I use soft quite a bit on these time trials, just because you can gain a little bit more time basically, and it's only one stage you're running, so you don't actually need to worry too much about whether the tyre wear is too bad or not. Obviously, when you're in a full rally, it makes a difference, but in one stage, you can kind of get away with soft tyres and just hope that they're faster through the whole stage. So we're on gravel, and let's have a go. So handbrake on, wait for the start, countdown, and off we go.
60, unseen 4 left small cut, 50, 5 right, 80.
Oh, slow. Never driven this car yet either, so 30, just worth a mention.
Right. Very long, opens of a crest, 40, 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn, 1 left long, 80.
Oh, so I'm in, we're driving 50. On this yesterday in the Golf GTI, and I'm in that mode, front wheel drive. I can definitely push a lot harder in this more modern rally car with 4-wheel drive, and turbo. Oh no, just didn't get it turned into the apex. So this is a fast stage already. I'm liking this, the look at the beginning of this.
4 right, extra long, tightens 3, 30. Left long, opens 6 of a crest.
Oh, close to the fence there.
6 right, extra long of a crest, 30. 4 right long, keep in, 100. Long crest into don't cut, unseen, 2 right.
Oh God. All over the place there.
Into 3 left long, tightens. Into 3 right long, don't cut. Into 4 left, extra long. Into 4 right.
Already feel like I'm getting to grips with the car.
Left.
Feels good.
Opens. Into 4 left, tightens of a bump. Into caution,
Oh no.
don't cut, 1 right long around bridge. Opens, 4 right.
Obviously being my first run through here, I'm just looking to get a run really. I'm not looking for the fastest time yet.
Into 3 right.
We'll work on that with a couple of runs through this stage.
Into 3 left tightens. Caution 30, unseen, hairpin left, don't cut.
Whoa, that was close to going off.
70, don't cut, 2 right. Opens of a crest, 30. Keep right, into unseen, hairpin left long.
I do apologise to whoever's watching if you sent me a couple of messages, which it looks like you have. I haven't got the messages set up, so I can't actually see them as you write them as I'm driving, so I do apologise, it just takes too much of the screen up really. I haven't got the biggest TV, it's something I need to go out and buy, a bigger TV eventually. It's not a tiny TV, don't get me wrong, but it's not massive, so putting the messages at the side of the screen just seems to make the screen a bit too small to be able to see the detail I need to be able to see. So we're in the nice fast beginning section of the stage, and now we're into the tight twisty bits. Don't know the stage at all either, so I don't know what's coming. I'm just got to listen out for the co-driver's calls and hope I get it done.
Right of a crest and narrow bridge. Into 1 left tightens, small cut, 30. 4 right tightens. Into 5 left. Into 2 right long, tightens. Into 1 left long.
Oh,
Caution,
missed the, well, I didn't miss it, but I didn't do anything about it. The crucial tightens instruction from the co-driver, Phil I think his name is, if I remember rightly.
Into 2 left, 50 of a narrow
So already with my first, well this is my first run through this stage for this time trial event. I'm thinking it's going to be a tricky one because there's that fast section at the beginning to really push on, and then all of a sudden you're into this tight, twisty technical section with all the rocks at the side. So it's going to be a difficult one to get decent time through the whole stage, and it's quite a long stage as well so far. I feel like I've been going a while and I'm still not near the end.
30.
Got to love a good hairpin on a Saturday morning, even though that was a terrible one. I didn't even get pull the handbrake right.
Into caution, don't cut, 3 right of a narrow bridge. Keep left of a 30 into 1 right tightens.
Oh god, went the wrong way. I was following it round to the left there, so again I'm glad this isn't my fast run, because I would have been gutted with hitting that wall on the fast run.
Into 6 left.
So
into caution,
trying to make some mental notice of these things to avoid on the second run through. All these bridges for a start. As soon as you hit one of them you're dead.
100.
Ah, beautiful control on the throttle there.
50. 6 right of a crest. Into narrow 5 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 2 left tightens 1.
Ah, too fast.
Into 2 right long. Opens 30.
God, it's so tight round some of these corners, it's unbelievable. You really got to be precise. I guess that's why this game is so good though, in a way. It's not a game you can just jump on after playing a bit of arcade racing and then have a go at and be good at. You've got to put a bit of time into it and know what you're actually doing with the controls to be able to extract the kind of techniques out of the car that you need in certain different cars, being front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and all the combinations in between of engine positions and all the rest of it. So front engine, rear engine, middle engine, all that. And then the different horsepowers, the different ages of the cars, the suspension setups, and everything on this game is a challenge, is what I'm trying to say. I've almost forgotten about the driving, so I need to carry on listening and doing some learning through here, through the what feels like now the never-ending stage. Where is the end?
Into 2 right long, tightens 1.
So this is going to be a real ask.
Opens.
And now I've been through it pretty much the whole thing. It's going to be a real ask to actually keep going through and improving my time. This is a tricky stage, I'm going to be honest. And yesterday I was on Monte Carlo, so for me to come from Monte Carlo onto this and say it's a tricky stage says everything really. Monte Carlo is not easy. But yeah, that worries me slightly, especially now I'm streaming as well. So not the longest time actually, 6:31. So just because these cars are quite quick I think. But it felt like forever did that. Just trying to find my lighter. Trying to have my little cigarette. So 6:31 to beat, not hard to beat. I expect to beat that in this second run. I hit that concrete bridge for a start and I completely stopped, so as long as I don't do that I'll beat that time. But let's see what we can do, see where I'm on leaderboard actually once I wait. So 205th out of everyone in the world that's attempted this in the R5 car. So I'm a minute down on the fastest time through here altogether, and there's a lot of people a minute down actually. There's a lot of people in this minute bracket. So anyway, back on with the attempt number 2. So if you join me halfway through that, it was all tight and twisty, but this beginning section is the complete opposite. It's all open and really quite quick. Oh, a bit too sideways there, lost a bit of time.
Left, 30, 5 right, very long, opens of a crest, 40, 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn, 1 left long.
Using the grass a bit too much there. If there was a rock at any point I would have been caught out instantly.
6 left, 50, 4 right long, opens 50, early 5 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30, 5 right small cut.
Oh no, hit the
4 left
fence
long,
there.
tightens keep in, 50, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3, 30.
So I'm going to use as much of the grass around here as I can before I get into the tight twisty bits and try and extract as much time out of these fast corners before getting to the slow stuff.
Extra long of a crest, 30, 4 right long, keep in, 100, long crest into don't cut, unseen, 2 right.
Oh no, going wide. Oh, just about managed to get away with it.
Into 3 left long, tightens, into 3 right long.
Oh, into the wall, just going wide on the exit.
Into 4 left, extra long, into 4 right, into 3 left, opens, into 4 left, tightens of a bump, into caution.
Oh no, oh for God's sake. What am I doing?
4 right, extra long of a crest.
So we're into the twistier stuff now, or heading into it.
Into 3 right, into 3 left, tightens, caution 30, unseen, hairpin left, don't cut.
Oh, stay on!
70.
Oh no!
2 right.
Oh, the mistake led into the mistake. So that's the problem in rallying. You make one mistake and it kind of gets away from you, and you end up making more. Unless you get it well and truly back under control after that first moment. But I just didn't have time between the corners and reacting to the next corner to get it fully back under my control. But anyway, let's carry on. Try and improve the stage time as I run a few through times through it. So I'm actually down on my first attempt so far, so that's not good. But there was that quite a few occasions where I didn't go very fast, so hopefully I'll beat that in the end. Feel a bit stuck between gears and first and second through those tighter head corners. Kept in second most of the time then. Down into first this time I think.
Into 3 left long, opens, into caution, 5 right of a crest and narrow bridge. Into 1 left, tightens.
So you could probably be really fast through here, but it's just so bloody scary with the wall so close here. It's hard to push. And obviously you don't really want to be hitting the walls if you can help it. So you don't really want to go in as fast as you'd like. You want to go in as slower and then be able to throttle out if you realise, oh, you can get away with it. Anyway, I'm going to restart because I'm miles behind my ghost, and I wasn't having a very good run. I need a quick drink as well. So I need to not so much concentrate on being fast, just more neat and tidy. And I need to show up a minute as well, and actually concentrate on the co-driver.
60, unseen 4 left small cut, 50, 5 right, 80, 5 left, 30, 5 right, very long, opens of a crest, 40, 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn, 1 left long, 80, 6 left, 50, 4
Bad
right,
corner, cut the holes,
50,
apex, which then sent me wide on the exit.
early 5 left, extra long, opens of a crests, 30, 5 right small cut, 50, 4 left long, tightens keep in, 50, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3, 30, left long, opens
Oh,
6
close
of a
that fence
crest,
again.
60,
Good job it's wide through this section, otherwise I won't be getting away with any of this.
6 right, extra long of a crest, 30,
But I guess that's the
4 right
benefit to
long,
that
keep in,
beginning
100,
part. You can really use the grass.
unseen 2 right. Into 3 left long, tightens. Into 3 right long, don't cut.
I had to avoid that wall there on the exit, nearly did it again then.
Extra long. Into 4 right. Into 3 left. Opens. Into 4 left, tightens of a bump. Into caution, don't cut.
Oh no, oh, a little bit wide, not too bad.
Opens. 4 right, extra long of a crest.
Little crunch on the wall.
Into 6 left, into 3 right, into 3 left tightens, caution 30, unseen, hairpin left, don't cut. 70, don't cut.
Oh no, a bit wide. Shit. Oh, sorry about language.
Keep right, into unseen, hairpin left long, tightens of a bump crest, 30, 2 left, into 1 right, very long, tightens don't cut.
Got to just pull the handbrake then, I went a bit too late on the brakes, so just pulled the handbrake, hoping that it was going to get me round.
5 right long, tightens 1.
Jesus, that's tight.
Opens and tightens of a crest. Keep left of a 30. 6 right, into 1 left long, tightens. Into 2 right long, tightens. Into 3 left long.
Definitely getting the hang of the car a little bit.
Into caution.
Slow through there though, saying that.
Narrow bridge. Into 1 left, tightens, small cut. 30. 4 right tightens. Into 5 left. Into 2 right long, tightens. Into 1 left long, opens, caution, tightens of a narrow bridge. Into 3 left.
Oh, I've done it again.
30.
Oh, for God's sake. So just got the line. Oh, haven't got a chance to carry on. Got the bloody line wrong coming out of that corner. So it's definitely one to listen out for the co-driver. I think it's a 3 left tightens, but onto the bridge it says. But it seems a bit harsher than that. It seems more like a 2 left, I guess. Seems really tight to get onto that bridge. Maybe it's just 'cause it's so narrow, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, won't dwell on that too much. Don't know how long this is going to take me now. I'm starting to worry this is going to end up being a 5-hour video stream.
1, go. 60, unseen 4 left small cut. 50, 5 right.
Let's cut it massively.
5 left. 30, 5 right. Very long, opens of a crest. 40, 4 right, opens and slow. Keep right into
I should have
turn,
kept
1
flat
left
all the way through there then and just used the weight transfer of the car to almost slow me down if I needed it.
6 left, 50.
So definitely getting to grips with this car a little bit, I'll faster through there.
50. Early 5 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30. 5 right, small cut, 50. 4 left long, tightens, give in, 50. 4 right, extra long.
Oh no, right. Just being a bit too wild on the grass. Right, come on. It's going to take a little second. The cigarette keeps going out every time I light it because I only have one pull and then I let it go out because I'm concentrating on doing this, so I'll actually finish that off. Actually look at the side of the car whilst I do that. So nice digital dash there. Shame I can't rev it up until I press the handbrake. All the little buttons on the dash there, easy for the rally driver to see in a rush. Sequential gearbox, is it? At the side there. I always kind of forget about that. So it doesn't look like there's any flappy paddles on this steering wheel in the car, if I'm not mistaken. So tells me I should be using my sequential that's sat next to me instead. I'm not using the flappy paddles on my wheel. So I'll do that. Just to make it even harder. Anyway, it kind of doesn't, but it does. But yeah, so we're in the C3. Just in case you missed which car I'm in at the beginning.
5.
And it's the R5 C3.
60.
Here we go, let's get through this stage again. 6 minutes worth.
50. 5 right, 80. 5 left, 30. 5 right, very long, opens up a
I've gone back to my bloody
40.
flappy paddles already, I haven't even used my sequential yet.
Opens and slow,
After
keep
saying
right
that.
to turn 1 left long, 80. 6 left, 50.
Oh, it's good grabbing the sequential.
50. Early 5 left, extra long.
In case you don't know what I'm on about, it's just a little gear stick that you don't have to use a clutch for or anything. You just keep your foot in if you want to at that point and just go up and down the gears. Oh, it's a bad time to start talking. Right, I need to get through this fast section. I can't get through it now. But yeah, it's just a stick that don't move about, you don't need a clutch, just forwards and backwards to go up and down the gears basically. I push it away from me, so up to go down the gears and down to go up the gears, if that makes sense. Towards me to go up the gears. Anyway, I'll shut up about that. Sure you know what I'm on about.
Opens and slow, keep right into turn 1 left long.
Oh no, no. Oh, I'm trying too hard now. Right, I just need to get it back under control and actually bloody just drive the car. Oh, this is, I hate moments like this on Dirt Rally.
4, 3.
It's not anything to do with the car or the game, it's my driving. I just, because I can see all this grass on both sides, I'm just so tempted to push so hard through here. And I shouldn't really, I should still drive the corners as they're intended to be driven.
Very long, opens over crest, 40. 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn 1 left long.
Oh, what the hell was that? That wasn't that little, oh Jesus Christ, another restart. That wasn't that little flag, was it, surely? Right, so I managed to get through this first time, the whole stage, so what's going on now? Come on.
2, 1, go. 60.
Yeah, it might not have been the fastest run through, but at least got through the whole stage first time. Can't even get through the first bloody 30 seconds now.
30. 5 right, very long, opens over crest, 40. 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn 1 left long. 80. 6 left, 50. 4 right long, opens
Come back to my
50.
flappy paddles again, I'm just so used to using them now. So back on the sequential, try and remember as often as I can.
30. 5 right, right, small cut.
Oh, God, that was wild over there, over that crest.
Left long, tightens, keep in. 50. 4 right, extra long, tightens 3. 30. 3 left long, opens 6 of a crest. 60. 6 right, extra long of a crest. 30. 4 right long, keep in. 100. Long crest into don't cut, unseen, 2 right. Into 3 left long, tightens. Into 3 right long.
Bloody every time into that corner, I go towards that wall.
Into 4 left, extra long. Into 4 right. Into 3 left. Opens.
What I'm starting to notice on some of these corners, which I didn't pick up on them the first time through this stage, or I couldn't remember where they were, is the rutting, or the cambers factor to them. You could say really from the ruts on the inside that really dig you into the corner, so got to make sure I'm getting the right lines right, not just for the type of corner, but actually to get through the corner as fast as possible when I get there.
70, don't cut, 2 right, opens of a crest, 30, keep right,
oh no, a few scrappy moments into the wall so far, it's not good.
30,
it's not my proudest moment.
Into 1 right,
oh,
tightens, don't cut.
Oh, I've messed it up massively now, hitting the rocks everywhere. I'm going to carry on just to give myself a time. And knowing that I can certainly beat it by just being cleaner.
Opens and tightens of a crest. Keep left of a 30. 6 right. Into 1 left long, tightens. Into 2 right long, tightens.
Oh, I just didn't brake then. Just hit the handbrake and hope for the best.
Into 3 left long, opens. Into caution, 5 right of a crest and narrow bridge. Into 1 left, tightens, small cut. 30. 4 right, tightens.
Right, so I know that dodgy bridge is coming up in a minute. So I've got to be aware of that.
2 right long, tightens. Into 1 left long, opens, caution, tightens of a narrow bridge.
So this is it coming up.
Into 3 left.
Just go slow.
30. 1 right, tightens.
Through
Into
it.
2 left.
It's good.
50 of a narrow bridge.
Oh no, another moment into the wall, that's not...
Into 3 right, don't cut.
This is a hard stage, the corners tighten up a lot and the rocks are just there all of a sudden and it's hard to avoid them.
Tightens, don't cut. Into 1 left, tightens. Into 1 right long.
Oh, that was good.
Into
Tucked it
3
in
left.
quite aggressively.
Into don't cut, 1 right, tightens. Into 1 left, tightens. 30. 2 right, tightens. Into 3 left long of a crest. Into caution, don't cut, 3 right of a narrow bridge. Keep left of a 30.
Oh, turned in way too early. Oh no. Ah, God. I wanted to restart then. Rage quit almost.
2 right long, tightens of a narrow bridge. 2 right, don't cut. 50. Unseen, open hairpin left.
Actually quite enjoyable when you get through it, but just so difficult to get through.
6 left long.
I'm actually mixing up my gear changes now, so I'm half doing them on the sequential stick and half on the wheel at the moment with the flappy paddles as well, so that's got all interesting for me all of a sudden. Trying to keep it to the sequential, but I just keep flicking the occasional gear change in on the paddles.
Into 2 right long. Opens.
Oh, Jesus Christ, lost the wheel out of my hands a little bit there, but it didn't matter.
1, don't cut long. 50. Keep left into unseen, open hairpin left. 30. Keep left into 6 right of a grid, into 1 left tightens. Into 2 right long. 30. 6 right. Into 6 left, 30. Caution, 2 left of a crest narrow. Into 6 right, into caution, unseen, 1 left, tightens narrow. Into 1 right, tightens, 30, 3 left long, into don't cut, 1 right. Opens, 4 right long.
Loving using the sequential now. I'm glad that I remembered about that and had a look in car. I should think about that kind of stuff anyway, but I don't really give much thought, I'll be honest.
Opens, 3 long.
Oh, come on.
Don't cut, open hairpin left. 50 over finish.
So got through the stage again, but 15 seconds quicker than I did first time, so definitely got myself a target time to beat now then. I can certainly beat that though, that was scrappy through a lot of that. So that's quite good, at least I've got a target time on the board. See where I am in the world, 98th, so not too bad, 44 seconds behind the leader now. Friends, I don't have that many friends on here. Coalition Soldier there in second. Wasn't expecting to see him on this board. So yeah, I've done Coalition Soldier quite a bit. Tricky cars to just jump into and drive. I've struggled my way through, as you've seen if you've watched from the start. I've struggled my way through quite a few attempts. So might be a bit boring watching the same stage all the time, but hopefully it's not. And here we go again. Just try and beat that time.
50, 5 right, 80, 5 left, 30, 5 right, very long, opens of a crest, 40, 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn, 1 left long, 80, 6 left, 50, 4 right long, opens 50, early 5 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30, 5 right small cut.
Oh, that corner's good when you get it right.
4 left long, tightens keep in.
Oh no, 50, on 2 wheels there.
Extra long, tightens 3, 30.
Well, I'm having more fun this run if nothing else.
Opens 6 over crest, 60.
Get it turned in, yeah.
Extra long of a crest, 30. 4 right long, keep in, 100. Long crest into don't cut, unseen, 2 right. Into 3 left long, tightens. Into 3 right long, don't cut. Into 4 left, extra long. Into 4 right. Into 3 left. Opens. Into 4 left, tightens over bump. Into
Oh no.
don't cut,
Keep going wide on that same corner, on the exit.
Opens, 4 right, extra long of a crest. Into 6 left, into 3 right. Into 3 left tightens. Caution 30, unseen,
Oh,
heavy left, don't cut.
That's annoying. Felt like I was doing alright then. So now I managed to get away with handbraking it without going off the cliff there, but I might as well restart. I'm not going to beat my time now. Oh, that's annoying. Little catch of the wall and it's ruined. Here we go again.
60, unseen,
Through the gears,
cut,
nice and quick.
50,
Into
5
T1.
right, 80, 5 left, 30, 5 right, very long, opens of a crest, 40.
Just give me a chance to practice this beginning section, to be fair, so it's not the worst thing. I can keep trying to gain more and more time through here. Saying that, I'm not going to do it like that. Oh, come on. I get so annoyed at myself. It's the fact that I know I can do it. I've just been through the stage twice. Yeah, it's not easy, but I know I can do it, and then I end up bloody messing up straight away.
60, unseen, 4 left small cut, 50, 5 right, 80, 5 left, 30, 5 right, very long.
Try and keep flat through here.
40, 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn, 1
Managed
left
it.
long. 80. 6 left, 50. 4 right long, opens 50. Early 5 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30. 5 right small cut, 50.
God, I love that section, it's good.
Tightens keep in, 50. 4 right, extra long, tightens 3, 30. Left long, opens 6 over crest.
Looks old number right there, but we did it way too early.
6 right, extra long of a crest, 30. 4 right long, keep in, 100. Long crest into don't cut, unseen, 2 right. Into 3 left long, tightens. Into 3 right long, don't cut. Into 4 left, extra long. Into 4 right. Into 3 left. Opens. Into 4 left, tightens of a bump.
Oh, not again, the same frigging corner every time. Don't know what is wrong there, I just don't get it. Either that instruction's wrong or I just don't understand the instruction properly.
Into 6 left, into 3 right, into 3 left tightens, caution 30, unseen, hairpin left, don't cut. 70, don't cut, 2 right, opens over crest, 30, keep right, into unseen.
Oh, chucked in a bit too early and aggressively there, hit the wall a little bit.
30, 2 left, into 1 right, very long, tightens don't cut, into open hairpin left, tightens over crest bump.
Oh, I did say tightens don't cut, but Jesus, I forgot that corner tightened quite that much.
Tightens over crest, left over 30, 6 right, into 1 left long, tightens. Into 2 right long.
Oh no, come on. Get these hairpins messed up now. Not getting them very neat.
Into caution, 5 right of a crest and narrow bridge. Into 1 left tightens, small cut, 30. 4 right tightens. Into 5 left. Into 2 right long, tightens.
The driving's not the best at the moment, but I'm getting through it, so I just need to stick with it.
Caution, tightens of a narrow bridge.
I don't feel like I've got much control.
30.
Take the hit.
1 right tightens.
Was inevitable from the way I went into that corner then.
Left. 50 of a narrow bridge.
Oh no, that wasn't though.
Into 3 right don't cut.
So tricky through that little bit. So tricky through it all, to be fair, but that particular bit is really hard.
Into 1 left tightens. Into 1 right long. Into 3 left. Into don't cut, 1 right tightens. Into 1 left tightens.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
30.
Just drove it into the wall then, I didn't even attempt to get around the corner properly.
Into 3 left long of a crest. Into caution, don't cut, 3 right of a narrow bridge. Keep left of a 30 into 1 right tightens.
That's the corner that got me last time. So that's time up on me last time, definitely.
Tightens of a narrow bridge. 2 right don't cut. 50. Unseen, open hairpin left.
Oh, turned too early, actually hit the inside wall on my handbrake as I turned into that.
100.
Oh no, talked my way through the co-driver's instruction, wasn't really listening.
50. 6 right of a crest. Into
So back into a bit of speed,
into 2 right tightens.
but not for long.
Into 2 left, tightens 1. Into 2 right long, opens 30. 2 right long, tightens 1. Don't cut long. 50. Keep left into unseen, open hairpin left. 30. Keep left into 6 right of a grid, into 1 left tightens. Into 2 right long.
Whoa, that wasn't easy to get into neatly.
6 right. Into 6 left 30, caution, 2 left of a crest narrow. into 6 right, into caution, unseen, 1 left, tightens narrow. Into 1 right, tightens, 30, 3 left long, into don't cut, 1 right.
Oh no,
opens,
that wasn't a 3 left.
4 right long, into 5 left long, tightens don't cut, 1. Into 2 right long, tightens 1.
Oh, a bit of lag or something there. The screen went a bit weird for a sec.
3 long. Into don't cut, open hairpin left. 50 over finish.
There we are, a 606. Ooh, that's not too bad. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at my phone and see where I'm coming. See how high up I am though on the board. If anyone's actually done it already. No, it's literally been put up about an hour and a half ago. So I think I'm probably the first one to actually get on it, other than me and Coalition Soldier. But I don't know if he's on that group. Anyway, that's all irrelevant. Let's see where we came. 60th. So working my way up the board slowly but surely. Very slowly it feels, but surely. Would actually prefer to do this in the Skoda Fabia because I just know that car a bit better and it feels a little easier to push than the Citroen does. But at the same time, the Citroen, there's nothing wrong with it, so just taking me a bit longer to get used to than the Skoda did. But yeah, I'm going to go for one more and then maybe try it in a different car and see how different it is. So looking to beat a 606 now, ideally.
5, 4,
below 6 minutes would be good.
2, 1, go. 60, unseen, 4 left, small cut.
So keep on the sequential, it seems to be working for me quite nicely.
80, 5 left, 30, 5
On the
right,
CSL Fanatec CSL Elite wheel here. In case you're wondering which wheel I'm using, squinting at the little picture in the top right, trying to look and see what I'm using. I ain't got any pedal cam obviously, but I'm on the Fanatec V3 pedals. Nice set of pedals, look brilliant. And they certainly do the job.
Early 5 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30.
Left foot braking on
5 right, small
this game, which isn't something I've been doing for that long, if I'm honest, but I'm getting used to it.
4 right, extra long, tightens 3, 30, 3 left long, opens 6 over crest, 60.
The difference where I feel like I probably, I'm not an expert at left foot braking, even though I can use my left foot to brake basically, but I could be better is actually really manipulating the car mid-corner on the brakes. I'm not quite, don't get me wrong, I can hit the brakes mid-corner and see what happens, but I'm almost experimenting rather than knowing what's going to happen. So restart after that massive smash. I'm going to actually keep quiet and get beat that time. So stop wasting everyone's time if you're watching this and get on with it and beat the time and shut up talking.
Go. 60, unseen, 4 left, small cut, 50, 5 right, 80, 5 left, 30, 5 right, very long, opens over crest, 40, 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn, 1 left long, 80, 6 left, 50, 4 right long, opens 50, early 5 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30, 5 right small cut, 50, 4 left long, tightens
I'll line into there then,
50,
had to sort it out a little bit.
extra long, tightens 3, 30, 3 left long, opens 6 over crest, 60. 6 right, extra long of a crest, 30, 4 right long, keep in, 100, long crest into don't cut, unseen, 2 right.
Oh, same corner went wrong on last time before restarting.
Into 3 left long, tightens, into 3 right long, don't cut. Into 4 left, extra long. Into 4 right. Into 3 left, opens. Into 4 left, tightens of a bump. Into caution, don't cut, 1 right long around bridge. Opens, 4 right, extra long of a crest. Into 6 left, into 3 right.
Oh no! Oh, oh God, it's hard not to swear sometimes. Ah, for God's sake. God damn. Right, am I happy with my 606? Not really. I'm going to have another attempt. Can't leave it at that.
3, 2, 1, go. 60, unseen 4 left small cut. 50, 5 right. 80, 5 left. 30, 5 right. Very long, opens of a crest. 40, 4 right, opens and slow. Keep right into turn, 1 left long. 80, 6 left, 50, 4 right long, opens 50, early 5 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30, 5 right small cut, 50, 4 left long, tightens give in, 50, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3, 30, left long, opens 6 over crest, 60. 6 right, extra long of a crest, 30. 4 right long, keep in, 100. Long crest into don't cut, unseen, 2 right. Into 3 left long, tightens. Into 3 right long, don't cut.
Well, got a bad gear change then on my sequential. It didn't change gear for me.
Into 4 right. Into 3 left. Opens. Into 4 left. Tightens of a bump. Into caution. Don't cut, 1 right long around bridge. Opens. 4 right. Extra long of a crest. Into 6 left. Into 3 right. Into 3 left tightens, caution 30, unseen, hairpin left, don't cut. 70, don't cut, 2 right. Opens of a crest, 30. Keep right, into unseen, hairpin left long, tightens of a bump crest, 30, 2 left. Into 1 right, very long, tightens, don't cut. Into open left, tightens over crest bump. 5 right long, tightens 1. Opens and tightens over crest. Keep left over 30. 6 right, into 1 left long, tightens. Into 2 right long, tightens. Into 3 left long, opens. Into caution.
Oh, that was messy. But good. Good fun.
Into 1 left, tightens, small cut. 30. 4 right, tightens. Into 5 left. Into 2 right long, tightens. Into 1 left long. Opens,
oh no.
Caution, tightens of a narrow bridge.
Got me last time that one as well, I'm sure it did. It's another Titans one that you're just too far into the corner when you hear the Titans instruction.
Into 2 left, 50, over narrow bridge.
Damn.
Into 3 right, don't cut, tightens. Into 3 left, tightens. Into 4 right long, tightens, don't cut. Into 1 left, tightens. Into 1 right long.
Oh, didn't even hit the brake, straight into the wall.
Into 3
just
left.
pull down brake. I hate it when I do that, I don't even know why I do it.
1 right, tightens. Into 1 left, tightens. 30. 2 right tightens.
Oh, come on.
into 3 left long of a crest, into caution.
Really struggled through this little section for a minute or two.
Left of a 30 into 1 right tightens, into 6 left, into caution, 2 right long, tightens of a narrow bridge, 2 right don't cut, 50, unseen, open hairpin left, 100, 6 left long, 50, 6 right of a crest, into narrow 5 left, into 2 right tightens, into 2 left, tightens 1, into 2 right long, opens 30, 2 right long, tightens 1, don't cut long, 50, keep left into unseen, open hairpin left, 30, keep left into 6 right of a grid, into 1 left tightens, into 2 right long, 30.
I was a bit late on the brakes.
6 right, into
No.
6 left.
Oh, come on, don't do it.
Caution.
Oh, God, no, that was bad.
Narrow. Into 6 right, into caution, unseen, 1 left, tightens narrow. Into 1 right tightens, 30, 3 left long, into don't cut, 1 right, opens, 4 right long, into 5 left long, tightens don't cut, 1, into 2 right
So
long,
intense between these rocks, so good. It's really rewarding for actually getting through this stage, I'll be honest.
3 long,
Even though it's incredibly hard concentration going on and it's incredibly difficult and technical, it's really fun at the same time. And here we go, fastest time, not a lot quicker, but a few seconds quicker than my other one. Definitely could make up a bit more time through there, but that's going to take a lot of practice, that stage, to beat that time by a lot. So I'm quite happy with that so far. 6:03, I'd like to see it below 6 if I'm honest, but I'm going to leave it at that. See where everyone else comes on the table, see if I'm actually up there or not, and then probably come back and have another go some other day. So what I'm going to do is quickly go right out of this and basically do the same thing, same stage, but in a different car, not for the MRC Time Trial event, but just to see if it's any quicker. So I'm going to go in the Skoda R5 basically. So it should be all set up on the same one, yep. And we'll just flick across to the Skoda instead, and let's see what we can do through here. Feels like a more aggressive car to me, does the Skoda, so probably be even harder through here. But we're always like a challenge, so why not? Another 6 minutes of my life wasted, but hey ho, there you go. Dun, 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 dun. I have to keep remembering that I'm recording and I'm on the internet. So Catamarca Province, Argentina, and the funny bloody stage title name. Just skip through these. I never actually look at these, and it gives you some idea of what's to come in the stage. Probably find myself less surprised if I give them a quick glance every time. So we're going to head on to soft tyre again and give it a go in this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60, unseen, 4 left, small cut, 50, 5 right, 80, 5 left, 30, 5 right, very long, opens of a crest, 40, 4 right, opens and slow, keep right into turn, 1 left long, 80.
I think the Skoda just feels a lot more, not a lot more, but quite a bit more stable at high speed. So it just encourages you to really push on these fast bits. Saying that, I've just dropped behind my Ghost from the C3 R5 Citroen. I wish there was instant replay on this. Some of the crashes are worth just watching back instantly, but I'm going to restart.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60. Unseen 4 left small cut. 50. 5 right. 80.
See me on the wheel there, just chuck it in literally.
30. 5 right. Very long. Opens of a crest. 40. 4 right. Opens and slow. Keep right into turn of 1 left long.
360 into the corner. Oh, didn't quite go far enough to be able to get around it. Oh, that would have been brilliant.
50. 4 right long. Opens 50.
Yeah, I'll just go for a stage in the R5. Not bothered about time, I suppose. Just want to see if just feel any faster or any better through those tight twisty bits, really.
5 right small cut.
So good over there. I could go over that particular corner all day and enjoy myself.
4 right. Extra long. Tightens 3. 30. Left long. Opens 6 of a crest. 60.
Split the handbrake then, it just went a lot sideways.
6 right. Extra long of a crest.
Technical phrase there, a lot sideways.
Keep in. 100. Long crest into dump cut. Unseen 2 right. Into 3 left long. Tightens.
Chasing that ghost, not getting away from it.
Dump cut. Into 4 left. Extra long.
Really push now, see what we can do, hitting off every wall going. See if we can get back in front of my ghost, really pushing, but maybe not being as clean.
4 left. Tightens of a pump. Into caution. Dump cut.
But really pushing through the corners, every single corner, hopefully.
4 right. Extra long on the crest.
It almost helps actually having the sequential, because I don't have to have the gear flappy paddles in the right place to be able to change gear. So I can be wilder on the wheel in a way and get away with it. Oh, I've messed up chasing the ghost now. But yeah, I can be wilder on the wheel and get away with it just because I'm using the sequential, so I don't need the wheel to be in the perfect position to change gear all the time. For some reason I can't flick it around on the handbrake, so I have to actually hit reverse. Short shifted into second. And off we go again. I'm just having a bit of fun now to finish off this little stream.
70.
Oh, and I'm off, oh no.
Don't cut.
Never mind.
Opens of a crest. 30. Keep right into unseen heavy left long. Tightens of a bump crest. 30.
I just love the way you can just chuck it in on the handbrake in this car. Yeah, I don't get it right every single time, but it's so enjoyable.
Into open head.
You know, just fly yourself into a hairpin and then just pull the handbrake and try and gather it up basically. Like that, it's just so, like I say, so enjoyable in a way. I know I'm just hitting every wall now and I'm not really trying to get through the stage clean, but it's still fun doing those corners
Left of a 30.
and being even more aggressive into them, knowing that my time don't count. It's even more fun.
Into 2 right long.
Oh, why not as well? We'll flick it up in the in-car view.
Left long. Opens. Into caution. 5 right of a crest and narrow bridge. Into 1 left tightens. Small cut. 30. 4 right tightens.
Got that slow on the entry, managed to get it stopped. Actually stopped the car more or less.
Into 2 right long.
To give you some idea in this view actually, and obviously it gives you an idea in every view, but how tight this is through here with the rocks either side.
Left. 30. 1 right tightens.
Anyway, let's continue with pushing.
Into 2 left. 50 of a narrow bridge. Into 3 right dot cut tightens. Into 3 left tightens. Into 4 right long tightens dot cut.
Rocks.
Into 1 left tightens.
Thought I was just going to bounce over it, but no.
Into 1 right long.
Let's actually go to the outside view, hear the car from the outside. I've never really tried this on Dirt Rally 2. Obviously the car sounds awesome from the outside, so worth a look every now and again.
Into don't cut 1 right tightens.
God, it feels like a completely different thing though.
Left tightens.
You can't tell when to get the front wheels turned in for the entry.
2 right
So I'm going to go wide on every single corner it looks like doing this view, which is weird.
into caution, don't cut, 3 right of a narrow bridge. Keep left of a 30 into 1 right tightens.
Oh no,
Into
it's
6
so hard
left.
in this view actually. I've never given it a go, and that's probably why.
Tightens of a narrow bridge. 2 right, don't cut. 50. Unseen, open hairpin left.
Oh, so I can't do anything in that view. That's annoying. Right, anyway, back to just actually having a bit of fun and pushing. Oh, that's what we call pushing, bogging down in second, coming to a complete stop.
6 right of a crest.
Fast little section this bit.
5 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 2 left.
Just hanging the wheel on my thumb then. Don't know if you could see that on the wheel, but just like that with my my wheel.
2 right long.
Anyway.
1, don't cut long. 50. Keep left into unseen, open hairpin left. 30. Keep left into 6 right of a grid, into 1 left tightens. Into 2 right long, 30. 6 right, into 6
Oh
left.
no, that's me.
Caution, 2 left of a crest
Chill over
narrow.
here between the rocks. Oh.
Into 6 right, into caution, unseen, 1 left, tightens narrow. Into 1 right tightens.
Oh, attacking the maximum dare to the inside there.
Cut 1 right. Opens,
Getting very close to the rocks.
4 right long.
Oh, just skimming all the rocks into there as well. It's quite good fun. See how close you can actually get.
Into 2 right long, tightens, 1.
Oh no.
3 long.
Oh
into
dear,
2
some
right
dead
long,
spectators there.
tightens, 1.
Guilty, Your Honour. My driving's just terrible. Why were they watching in the first place? Did they not expect to die?
Left,
That would be my defence.
50 over finish.
And there we go. It's a really bad time, but don't really care. Just a good bit of fun to end this little stream. So thank you for watching if you have done. I've really enjoyed doing that. I love a bit of Dirt Rally 2 every now and again. If you get really into it, it can get very frustrating because you start taking it ultra seriously. And for me personally, it's better to just jump on and have a bit of fun. That way I can keep enjoying it time after time. So anyway, yeah, cheers for watching if you have done. I'm Eddie G. If you haven't already, give us a subscribe. If you really enjoyed that, give us a like. And I'm absolutely useless to keep putting my thumbs up and stuff. I don't know what else to do with my hands. So hopefully I get better at being on camera in time as well. It's another new thing for me to learn and be aware of. So yeah, anyway, take care. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again soon. I'll be doing a bit more Dirt Rally 2, and obviously I've got all sorts of league racing going on in on Gran Turismo as well. So check that out if you're interested. Right, thank you very much for watching again. I repeat myself about 10 times saying the same thing over and over again.